so bad now as it turned out this way. I had to leave the day when I thought I found you. Was a new day yesterday, but it's an old day now.
Hello to all. I would like to introduce very special people. My band leader, John Wessel, and the fabulous, famous Glenn Cornick of Jethro Tull. Let me turn the microphone over to these wonderful folks so they can tell you all about themselves.
Wow. Well, that was amazing, Karen. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start back to 1976. Is when me and Glenn met.
It's a frightening thought.
Very frightening. Actually, through a newspaper ad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've forgotten about that.
Yeah.
I played in Jethro Tull and I'd left the band for a few years. I was living in California, and he advertised in a paper for a bass player to play Jethro Tull music. So I thought, oh, well, I might as well give him a call because I do know how to play that stuff. And I called him and he didn't believe it was me. I said, yeah, it really is. He thought it was one of his mates having him on. So I said, well, here's my phone number. Look me up in the phone directory and see if you can find me because I'm listed. He looked me up, called back. Nah, you're not there. It must be Brian. I think he said Brian. I said, no, it really is me. Honest it is. I said, which phone book are you looking in? And he was out in the valley somewhere silly. Yep. I said, well, try Hollywood and see if you can find me. So he tried the Hollywood one. He called back and said, oh, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I didn't know it was really you.
Yeah.
So that was how we originally got into contact.
Oh, yes.
So many years ago, it's embarrassing to say.
Yeah.
don't hear what I don't say. Won't be what I do not want to be. And I continue this way. And I cease to see where I'm going. I cease to see where I'm going. I cease to see where I'm going. I don't want to. Every morning I see the sunlight come on in the same old way. I tell myself tomorrow brings me things I could not dream today. I cease to see where I'm going. I cease to see where I'm going. I don't want to. Whenever I get to feel this way, how to find the word to say, I think about the better days we used to know of. Nights of winter, time to cold, fears of dying, getting old, and the race was won by running slowly. Could be soon we'll cease the sound. Slowly upstairs, faster down, then to revisit stony grounds. We used to do, remember morning, children spent, made no sense to leave the bed. The better days came in waves. I'll make a way from Kumbaya. Saving upwards in the hand, while in the bush the others land.
How did I get into music? When I was young, I was awfully shy, impossibly so. I couldn't talk to anybody. But I started seeing all these people on television, you know, playing red Fender guitars and that. And I thought, man, that looks so cool. And I thought I could probably do that. And I did. I started doing it, and I found out that I could actually go on stage in front of people, and I was all right. Although I couldn't come off stage and talk to them. But it was one of the things that helped me get through my shyness when I was young, and I thought it was really cool. I thought I could probably pick up girls and, you know, all the things that you think when you're 15 and you have a red guitar. I mean, you think you're hot stuff. And so I got to play. I actually learned to play quite well and moved to a bigger town. Played with all the different bands around until I tried to get in better and better bands. We had a good band going, and that's the band that eventually became Jethro Tull. We moved down to London because everybody had to go to London to, you know, to succeed, and it just started from there. What else can I say about that? I just kept on doing it. I still love doing it. I don't play as often as I like, but it's still the only thing I could ever do. I'd have been useless trying to do anything else, so I might as well just admit that I'm born to be a musician.
Flying so high, try to remember how many cigarettes did I bring along. When I get down, I'll jump in a taxi cab, driving through London town to cry your song. Been a long time, still shaking my waist, but I'm a blackbird. I got changes to ring. Closing my dream inside his paper bag. Thought I saw angels, but I could have been wrong. Searching my case, can't find what they're looking for. Waving me through to cry your song. street, peeping through curtain drawn, rattling a sacred chain takes too long. The smile in your eyes was never so sweet before. Came down from the skies to cry your song. Thank you. As I did walk by Hampstead Fair, I came upon Mother Goose. So I turned her loose. She was screaming, and a foreign student said to me, was it really true? There were elephants and lions too. Piccadilly Circus. Walked down by the bathing pond to try and get some sun. Saw at least 100 schoolgirls sobbing in the handkerchiefs as one. But I don't believe they knew I was a schoolboy. And a bearded lady said to me, if you start your raving and you're misbehaving, you'll be sorry. And a chicken fancier came to play with his long red beard. His sister's weird, she tries Laurie. Popped down by the putting green, I popped them in their balls. 4 and 20 laborers were laboring and digging up their gold. I don't believe they knew that I was Long John Silver. So Johnny Scarecrow make his rounds in his jet black Mac, which he won't give back. He stole it from a snowman. And a foreign student said to me, is it really true? There are elephants and lions too. Piccadilly Circus. Schoolgirls sobbing in the handkerchiefs as one. Well, I don't believe they knew I was a schoolboy. Thank you, man.
Well, I guess seeing the Beatles on TV for the first time and going, gee, I want to do that. And then same thing, started with a like $15 acoustic guitar and kept going.
Oh, it must have been better than one I had.
Yeah, yours was, yes. And realized I was no guitar player.
Yeah.
So I said,
Oh,
well,
boy.
maybe something else. And then I heard Jethro Tull, and I said, maybe a flute. So I got into flute, but I like Glenn. I was very shy, too. And it was hard to do it. And then after I kept doing it, I got used to it. And same with Glenn. I didn't like talking too much off stage. More
You never
easier
guess
on.
it now, would you?
Never now. No, neither one of us are shy now.
Yeah.
That's it. But that's pretty much how I got into it. And
Yeah, I started off with a guitar, and I thought I'd be a rhythm guitar player. I thought that's the easiest, and tried, but everybody had a rhythm guitar player because everybody could do it. And then one day somebody said, oh, so-and-so's looking for a bass player. So, oh, I never thought of that. Went down the music shop, bought a bass for almost nothing, and actually did my first gig that night. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I mean, I must have made a right arsehole of myself. Did a couple of gigs with those people, and then I got rapidly fired. So I went home and started learning a bit of stuff, and then I thought bass is all right, and I've learned to really love it. It's the only thing I can really comfortably play.
And that he does. And that was like it for me, too. When I heard the Tull music, I said, wow, this is different than anything else I've ever heard. But I was drawn to the flute, of course, but Glenn's bass lines were just like, that's why basically the ad I ran was looking for a bass player that could play like Glenn Cornick. So getting Glenn Cornick to call was like, yeah, right. Sure you are.
Well, I was unemployed. I mean,
And that's basically how we got into it.
that's it.
And that's pretty much it.
the dawn was coming. I heard him ringing out the bell. He said, my name's a teacher. That is what I call myself. And I have a lesson that I must impart to you. It's an old expression, but I must insist it's true. Jump up, look around, find yourself some fun. No sense in sitting there hating everyone. No man's an island, castle isn't home. The nest is full of nothing when the bird has flown. So I took a journey through my work into the sea. With me went the teacher who found fun instead of me. Hey man, what's the plan? What was that you said? Suntan drinking and lying there in bed. Well, I try to socialize, I can't seem to find what I was looking for. Got something on my mind. Well, the teacher told me it had been a lot of fun. He thanked me for his ticket and all that I had done. Hey man, what's the plan? What was that you said? Suntan drinking and lying there in bed. Well, I try to socialize, but I can't seem to find what I was looking for. Got something on my mind.
Hello to all. I would like to introduce very special people. My band leader, John Wessel, and the fabulous, famous Glenn Cornick of Jethro Tull. Let me turn the microphone over to these wonderful folks so they can tell you all about themselves.
Wow. Well, that was amazing, Karen. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start back to 1970. Oh, thanks. Well, that night, actually, I ended up at his house like an hour and a half later that evening.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's when you said where you lived, and I drove down. And then, of course, I was in shock because there he is, you know, my favorite band in the whole world, the favorite bass player, and I'm walking in, there's Glenn, you know. So it was quite frightening.
Funny, I didn't feel quite as important as that, but still.
Well, it was to me. So, and then we ended up being friends, and just, God, all these years, and on and off, we'd lose contact and then find each other again. And then we put together the first Tull thing. It was almost 10 years ago already.
It must be something like, yeah.
Yeah, when we did
Yeah, we
the
lost
first one.
touch for 20-odd years,
Yeah.
and I had no idea where he disappeared to.
Yeah.
And I didn't really move very far. I stayed around L.A. and that, and then somehow or other he cropped up again, and we
Yes.
said, oh, let's try one of these, and came up and did some gigs up here, and we've been doing it I was going to say every few years,
Yes.
but it's the few and far between.
Yes.
We should do it more often.
More often.
I think the last time I was up here was 8 years ago. So we should start doing it a little more often than that.
So we're trying to get another one in this year too, so we're working on that.
That's what you think.
I help if Glenn can make it. Yes, we're on that. If not, this maybe next year.
Yeah.
But
I didn't say a tour. I said once in a while.
Once in a, yeah, no tour. First, we started on original music though. Me and you and Brian went in the recording studio.
Oh yeah, you guys were doing something, and I had
Yes.
some free studio time. I forgot all about that.
Yes,
This
yes.
is all so long ago.
Yeah, we did.
And I went in the studio with them and
Yes.
helped them do some demos of some stuff.
Yes, Gwendolyn. It was our first instrumental.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd take your word for it.
Yeah. But we did that,
Yeah,
and then
And then after that is when I think you moved away. You moved up here, and we
Yes.
completely lost touch for decades.
yes,
And then when we got back together, you'd been doing some Tull music, so said you want to come and play some. I thought, well, got nothing better to do.
so I might as well hang out with you, I guess. But it worked out great, and we've been having a good time. So
Yeah.
I think that's about it with us.
Like today's gig, great fun. I didn't know anybody on stage
No.
until, other than John, until today. It's like, show up and, oh, hi, I'm the drummer, and hi, I'm the guitar player. Oh, great fun.
Will they ever stop driving me? Have they ever taken time to see that I need some rest if I'm do my best? Can I please stop working so hard? They just tell me got to close it hard. Got to think of my head. Can I be by myself? Well, they tell me I'll be home someday. Well, I doubt if I continue this way. 'Cause this hard life I live, it's making me dead.
I tell you one thing that's different. When we were making it with Tull in the late 60s and that in London, everybody knew everybody else. Everybody was feeding into everybody else. It was really a scene where everybody was involved together, and I don't think there's any of that left anymore. I think it's all, you know, somebody puts a band together in some corner and they don't really mix with all the other bands. And where we were, it was a really fertile place for just interaction between people. And the clubs were like that, the music scene was like that. I don't think that exists anymore. So I think it's unfortunate for the young bands now. They don't have that opportunity to develop that way. And, you know, you kind of put something together and, you know, yeah, they go on bloody what was it, that American,
Oh, the bandstand?
American Idiot,
Oh,
whatever.
the new one? Yeah.
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah.
those things, you know, or you scam some kind of record deal because of the way you look. I mean, I don't think there's the honest work that there used to be. And it wasn't easy in the time that we did. It was really bloody hard work. And a lot of people don't realize how hard we worked to get it, but you were able to do the work. I don't think that it's not possible to do it that way anymore. I think there isn't the middle ground. It's like either you're nothing or you're a big star. There's no. It's like having a country with no middle class, you know. And I feel sorry for the players these days. I don't know how they're gonna really achieve stuff.
Lend me your ear while I call you a fool. You were kissed by a witch one night in the moon, and you later insisted your feelings were true. The witch's promise was coming, believing he'd listen while laughing you flew. Leaves falling red, yellow, brown, all look the same. And the love you have found lay outside in the rain. Washed clean by the water, but nursing its pain. The witch's promise was coming, but you're looking elsewhere for your own selfish gain. Well, keep looking for somewhere to be, while you're wasting their time. They're not stupid like he is. You have leaves I still falling. You're too blind to see. You won't find it easy now. It's only fair. He was willing to give to you. You didn't care. You're looking for more, but you already had your share. The witch's promise was coming, but don't you wait out for him. You're actually late.
tonight. That was fantastic. Thank you guys. Very, very nice. Came all the way down from the north for us. Today's a totally different thing. It's make a CD, put it on the internet, sell it. There's no interaction.
Well, nobody buys CDs anymore anyway.
No.
You have to, you know, put it out so somebody can download it for free.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's hard to figure out how people are going to make money from music. And although the intention of music should never be only to make money, if you can't make good money and a good living from it, you can't do it. You know, I mean, you can.
That's right.
Hey, you know, you can come up and do a couple of gigs here and there,
Right.
but to survive, there's got to be a route to make a good living for people, and that's hard to do now. It's either you're bloody Madonna or you're playing in a pub.
Right. Right.
So you wouldn't tell your kids to go into the music?
Well, you know what? You can't tell your kids what to do anyway. And music chooses you. You don't choose music.
That's right.
It's if it doesn't choose you, you're not going to make it. Because, as I said, it's really hard work. People don't get that to make Tull work, we were playing 300 and something gigs a year. Little tiny clubs for no money, but we're playing to people, and it took that kind of work to make it happen. And it wasn't just that we came up with a couple of songs and, you know, spent a month in a rehearsal studio and somebody signed us. It was building to it and really putting in the effort. Mm-hmm. And then when we made it, it was harder work than people thought. We'd come to the States, we'd come for a month, we'd play 30 cities in 30 days. And these weren't cities next to each other. I'm not talking San Diego to LA, you know, to Monterey. I'm talking, you know, San Francisco to Houston to Seattle, back to Colorado to New York. It really took a lot out of us, but we were kids and we were having a great time anyway. I'm not complaining about it, but the amount of work that was involved in it was incredible.
Yep. Well, thanks for having us on the show. We appreciate that.
I hope you got some good moments out of that, and I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Great.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks
you, Glenn.
very much.
My sunny feeling is coming on over me. My sunny feeling is coming on over me. Now that the night is over, I can clear my head so I can see. Till I get to put it together, that old feeling won't let me be. Won't somebody tell me where I laid the head last night? Won't somebody tell me where I laid my head last night? I really can't remember when one more assistance? Have you listened to what I said? Need some assistance? Have you listened to what I said? Till I girls in hell, need someone to help me get to my bed. Till I get to put it together, that old feeling is in my head. Till I get to put it together, that old feeling is in my head. Tension starts mounting and you lost count of the pennies you made. Just try hard and see what is not where you be at the